I'll be going into Walmart shortly to make some spaghetti. My kid is home briefly for his fall break. I had Wendy Osefo and Eddie Osefo on my mind from the Real Housewives of Potomac. Most of you have probably heard that they were arrested for insurance fraud and now they're back home. But they still have to deal with the fallout of this claim. Now, I see it as a bigger problem. When you are on these shows, you feel the need to be a part of. And what that part of is to look the part. Like, I was watching Bell Collective, for example, the other day. And I also read the comments about this particular show on YouTube. And someone said, oh, it's giving me Tubi. I would rather a show give me Tubi if that person meant that it's real and is showing you what people really have, that they're not putting on a show. They live in their regular house. They drive their regular vehicles. They wear their regular clothing. They don't necessarily have to have different designer purses and outfits, but you're giving them. When the Real Housewives of Atlanta started, Nene and the girls were totally different. They appeared to have nice things. There was only one over the top, and that was Miss Snow. She was married to a ball player or something. And they ended up selling that house and divorcing. But there is a need to fulfill the persona of these shows, and you could get caught up in that. Like Wendy was one of the people who made fun that Giselle didn't know how to dress. Well, maybe Giselle and Ashley were living within their means, and Giselle seems to still live within her means. She lets her beauty speaks for her, and she has slowly fixed this mansion or this nice home of hers to fit her needs, not ours. Because everybody has something to say about her makeover house. But my whole point is, unfortunately, allegedly, this may have what caused Wendy to go on vacation to Jamaica with her family, set the alarm, decide that they would return and throw off the mattress, according to the police, make this false claim that these designer bags and jewelry were stolen in order to pay some bills that needed to be paid, even though some of those things had been returned to the store to retrieve the refund. And she was seen in a later post wearing the jewelry that was allegedly stolen. So now the investigation was done and we're here. I know she's embarrassed. I feel she's a sister of mine because it's not that I personally am Nigerian, but my church is primarily international, mostly Nigerian. I'm married to one, so therefore my children are the real, as we say, African Americans. So my heart goes out to her. I feel the kinship. And I hate that all of this happened. And quite frankly, I'm disappointed because I always saw her as brilliant. You know, she'll tell you in a minute when she first came on the show, I have 4 degrees. I mean, she's PhD. She was teaching at the university. She was trying to do a small talk show for a minute. So she was selling candles. Wendy had a lot going on. And then Eddie finally made it. It's like if you just hold on, because now he has this thriving business selling smoking products that in the recent show, they were expanding to New Jersey. So the business is growing now for this to happen. So it's unfortunate. So sincerely, my prayers go out to the Osefo Family, I am not going to repeat with any thrill what our friend Ashley Darby from the show said. She said, Zen Win is in the pen. She said, I'm making melonies, not felonies. I thought that was quite witty because we know that Ashley has been blessed as a wordsmith. But it's not funny, and it could happen to anyone who gets caught up in the madness. Now, I too wouldn't mind being on a show like that, but I bet I would rent some items and return them to never wear again. I probably would rent a slightly bigger, nicer home in a nicer neighborhood. And when the show is over, if I couldn't purchase a house, I would just move out. So you make it work without having a glam squad. You make it work for you. The money comes, but it comes later. So with that said, everybody be blessed on this Sunday morning. I'm going to go in here and I'm already ready to make up my face and put on my dress for Sunday service. And may you do the same, or read your Bible, or turn on your favorite streaming pastor. Peace and blessings. Have a good one.